Welcome to the No Shame Podcast. We're all back again. Well, Bartender's back because he wasn't in the last episode, but what's going on? You might see something different behind me because I moved recently, so you're going to be seeing this for a while.
Yeah, and I'm in the process of doing the same thing myself, so yeah. Happy days.
Well, it's looking like a skinhead.
Very much happy days.
So how's everyone's week been?
Yeah, alright. The Boys Season 5 came out. I watched that. Fucking hell. It's good. I love The Boys, honestly. I won't spoil anything, but...
You guys are going to have to catch me up over the past week because I didn't really do much last week because I was at we had a family reunion at my folks' place, so yeah, been quite busy. So, yeah.
Blaze, did you get Taco Bell?
Yes, I did. I got Taco Bell.
What's your Taco Bell good?
You always get something, and I guarantee you it's Fire Blast.
My go-to order at Taco Bell is the steak quesadillas with nacho fries.
Okay.
What was the drink?
That's Baja Blast. For sure.
Favorite drink.
What kind of Dr. Pepper is that?
That's a whole ass.
The diabetic kind.
I have never seen that Dr. Pepper. That's so weird. Have you
probably never
we don't have that here.
Is that a 1 liter bottle or is that a 2 liter bottle?
No, that's a 2 liter. That's got to be a 2 liter.
Yeah, 2 liters.
Yeah,
It's my 2 liters, actually. Thank you very much.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Pour me a shot and send it to me.
Too bad I
That's
spam
great.
it.
You were so fat.
We got done unpacking my shit, and my dad's like, "You want to go to Taco Bell?" I was like, "Sure."
Your dad's a legend. I already like your dad.
I could tell you guys what's coming out, but I had to sign an NDA. I can't tell you what's coming out.
For what?
For Taco Bell. I work at Taco Bell.
Do you actually?
Yeah. You guys didn't know that?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Can I get a discount?
I mean, I recently just got a job as a tire fitter, so yeah. Full time, Monday to Friday. Not bad.
Yeah, you know. I make crunch wraps for a living, so, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
I will say this upcoming Tuesday, what's coming out on Taco Bell is going to be really good if you like spicy food.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be really good. It's all I'm going to say is it involves the Diablo powder. So, yeah.
Sounds interesting.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good.
Yeah,
I like the hot air burritos as well. Those are pretty good.
Yo, the volcano quesarito is my shit. My go-to, what I do is I take a chalupa. I do like a steak chalupa with nacho cheese, the spicy ranch, and then everything else that goes on chalupa, bro, straight gas.
Yeah, right.
Right. So
That is gas, though.
I found out some information is going to be pretty cool. I've already spoken to you about this off camera, but we're going to be getting a PlayStation State of Play on April 16th, which we'll probably do a reaction video on, reacting to what's going on. But people are also questioning if, because on the 18th, there's going to be a Rockstar Games Tesla recruitment drive, is Sony planning to show off their stuff ahead for potential GTA 6 updates?
Interesting.
So,
Well, I wouldn't say it's interesting. It's just more common sense because, like, we've already gone over this verbatim over the past few weeks since the announcement. As soon as GTA 6 drops, it's all over for the rest of the market, unless, like, GTA 6 turns out to be an abysmal failure, which it won't because there's a lot of fucking money riding on the project. Yeah, like, literally everything else in the gaming space isn't going to get nearly as much attention as GTA 6 once it drops this year, so...
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to look good for Rockstar.
It doesn't take a monkey to put 2 and 2 together about that one.
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to look good on Rockstar. they
So-
spent this long on GTA 6 and it isn't good, and then that's gonna really tear apart the community that plays
This
it.
is where it gets
What's that?
really.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
this is where it gets interesting. So the confirmed side activities are workouts, MMA fighting, fishing, pool, mini golf, scuba diving, basketball, hunting, dirt bike racing, kayaking, clubbing, watching TV, and playing video games. So
Wild stat.
Okay.
So basically, you live life in GTA 6.
yeah, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
More
See,
shit
that's
to
gonna be
do.
pretty cool.
Look,
Listen, our world's coming more and more towards Wall-E. That's all I'm saying. That's what we're turning into. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna become the Matrix. You know, we're all just gonna live our life on video games.
it's gonna
and-
suck. What
Well-
I'm more interested in though is like recently Sony have just announced that they've found a director who's going to take on Metal Gear Solid movie project. Now this has been talks about this have been in the works for over a decade. They finally found like they're gonna hire on the guys who did for what movie was it? I think it was either Scream 7 or no, it was Final Destination Bloodlines, the directors who did that.
Yeah.
Well,
They're doing a movie.
Like
It's purely coincidental. Don't you? I know you fuckers are about to like go on. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go down a fucking Metal Gear rabbit hole like I have in the past. No, that's not what this is.
One thing I'm excited for is Forza Horizon have posted a 6-minute video of the introduction of Forza Horizon 6, and it looks
Yeah, the first
amazing.
drive. I hate it when they do that though, because like the first drive in every Forza Horizon game is like something special. Like,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
remember like the first drive in Forza Horizon 4? Like being able to
Oh.
like explore Britain like in that game for the first time.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack, like I remember booting that up for the first time on launch day because I pre-ordered it that year. And it like the music and just the pure detail put into that world, it was something that was going to make grown men cry. Like, and it
was
did.
great.
Like,
Bartender said I was literally one of them. I literally was one of the ones that cried.
I did. Like it was actually it was probably like one of the most emotionally driven first drives in any Forza Horizon game I had played. It was just absolute pure bliss.
Oh yeah.
What sucks is that they haven't actually made like an official track drop on Spotify for the soundtrack. Like they called it I think the track itself is called Sunset or something. No, Sunrise. So Autumn Sunrise. It was a track put together by Fred V and Graphics, and it just it just captures you like that soundtrack, and not another video game soundtrack has actually had me that emotionally driven since like that last cutscene in Battlefield 1's The Runner campaign. Like it was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
One little detail in the map for Japan though that really caught my eye. I don't know if any of you guys caught onto it, but if you're a big Initial D fan like I am,
Yeah.
Mount Arkina. So the full 2-gay run of Mount Arkina has been recreated on a 1-to-1 scale in the map for Forza Horizon 6. So we're going to be seeing a lot of people who've read the manga, watched the anime, played the arcade cabinet, just going straight into that. And I'm here for it. Like,
Yeah.
dude, that sounds like it's gonna be hard.
trick the fuck out of an AE86 and just go drift racing on the actual Mount Arkina circuit. It's going to be awesome.
So
You know what? I think they should bring out again
Hmm.
Ford Racing.
what?
Eh,
Mm,
I don't know.
it's all right.
Yeah.
Definitely could be better. There were definitely better racing games out there than Ford Racing.
Well, I mean, yes, but in a sense, I mean, I don't know. I have my own preferences.
Oh, it's pretty funny, right? My dad asked me the other day, right? Oh, he goes, this is me trying to do what he did, right? He goes, oh, do you have Tucker on your thing? I was like, what? Tucker? I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I fucking researched
Like
it.
a race driver.
Yeah. He's asking me
Yeah.
if I can get Tucker on my PC or my PlayStation. I'm like, no.
Dude, if you can, you should, because like that was Race Driver Grid before Race Driver Grid. So like, if you've followed Codemasters Racing Sim series as adamantly as I have, you would be very quick to learn that a lot of their IP went through a few name changes. So when they were just getting into the like sim racing scene, it started with Colin McRae Rally for the PS1, and then they had Colin McRae Rally 2.0 and 3. Now, right next to that, you had a more circuit racing grounded sim series called Toka Race Driver. They in Australia got a bit of a rebrand to V8 Supercars Race Driver to be a bit more in line with the V8 Supercar series here, and that's what really sold it pretty big here in Australia. Other parts of the world, you might recognise it as DTM racing because it was labelled around the DTM circuit series in Europe. But in all other parts of the world, most people would recognise it as Toka Race Driver. And then once I think it was like either 2007 or 2008 rolled around, they rebranded Colin McRae Rally to Colin McRae Dirt and Toka Race Driver to Race Driver Grid. So that's how those two franchises came about. So they're now known by their newer names under the new IP, but it's pretty much the same bread and butter from those original games for the PS1 and the PS2. So yeah.
Yeah, my dad was asking me about it, and I was like, oh, I don't think I can get my PC. So
Definitely, if you can, get Toka Race Driver 2. Probably the best in the series.
yeah, I need to have a look at that. I want to point out that Elizabeth Olsen is pregnant with her first child. Someone put on,
What?
yeah. So for those who
We
don't,
care why.
I don't know, but for Marvel nerds,
What the fuck are we? Are we Entertainment Tonight or are we fucking No Shame?
That's
I'm
like
just-
that time you said, did you know who was it? Britney Spears has an OnlyFans? It's like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Like,
What?
who cares? That's
Me
Hollywood
and-
bullshit.
No,
Me and
'cause-
Bartender were
no,
just talking
it's-
about romance animes, and he just brings up, did you know she had an OnlyFans? I'm like, what?
No, it's
What?
because
Like,
someone put
Wow.
on Twitter saying they retweeted saying, oh, hopefully it's twins, LMAO. It's like, well,
LOL.
Whatever.
we're also getting a live action Fantasia movie, which is
Mm-hmm.
guess who's playing that massive demon?
I don't know.
Oh,
Idris Elba.
Who's that?
ooh.
You don't know who?
you don't know who Idris Elba is.
If I figure
Alright,
out what movie he
let's-
plays in, then I'll know who he is.
Let's riff him off. He was in the Suicide Squad. He played as Knuckles the Hedgehog, Knuckles the
Oh,
Echidna
that
in
dude.
Sonic 2
Okay,
and Sonic
okay.
3. He
Is it
played
over
as
that?
Reed in Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty.
Okay, that's who it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's scheduled to come out in 2028. What else? Oh, Matt, here's something for you. We're getting an In-Betweeners movie on Netflix.
Nice.
Interesting.
So we're going to have a third one. Nice.
Yeah, and it's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Oh,
Um,
wait, it's a Netflix exclusive?
yeah.
So it's not getting a... I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's not going to fit. it's not being made by Channel 4 or E4 or
Oh no.
some
Oh,
people.
no.
Some people said it might be a reboot, and someone edited a picture. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Look, as long as they give the writers absolute creative freedom, I'm all for it. But if Netflix tried to like infect the project with their grubby little hands, I'm gonna opt out. I'm just gonna give it a
Someone
miss.
retweeted with a picture of, because they said it was a reboot. Well, it doesn't say it's a reboot, but someone said, "Oh, if it's a reboot, then whatever." But the picture that they edited was it was a fat black girl, a blind woman with their guide dog, a scrawny white boy, and it was the most like woke thing like I've seen on the internet. It's like, why are we doing
So
that?
they're not getting the They're not getting the original cast back.
No,
Is that what you're telling me?
No. That's what someone's retweeted, like quote retweeted it, but it doesn't say nothing about a reboot. It just says the In-Betweeners movie is reportedly in the works at Netflix.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Now,
don't know.
for those who
That
actually don't know, especially
sounds a
Phoenix
bit
and
iffy.
Restless, I'm Blaze. If you don't know what the In-Betweeners is, it's a group of teenage boys who are in school. Well, technically they're in sixth form because they're not really. Yeah, they're over the age of 18. They're 18 years old. They're in sixth form, which is also known as college in the UK. And pretty much they just you just follow them around on their daily life. There's 4 characters. There's Will, Neil, Simon, and Jay. Jay's
There's
the
a
one.
very easy way you can describe it to them so they can get a rough idea. Think South Park meets Malcolm in the Middle in a live-action British sitcom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Right.
a really good
Yeah.
description.
There you go. Like I just did your job within 5 fucking seconds, dude.
We'll have to have a look at that
Jeez.
because we'll have to have like watch a few episodes because I think it's really funny. Honestly, I love it. It's really funny.
Oh, it's those fuckers. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen those
I
before.
was wondering who that was. I was like, In-Betweeners.
Yeah, there was an American remake, but the American version was shit.
As is the case for most American reboots.
That's true.
Like the IT crowd. Who the fuck? Like, I love the IT crowd so much, but why make an American version? And you brought on the one of the original cast members to be part of the American remake. Why?
One word, Wolf. Like answers to those kinds of questions can always be summed up with a one-word answer: money.
Facts.
Damn. But yeah, that's
Always money.
Yeah, that's all I got so far. Yeah, that's all I got so far.
I mean, I got nothing. I've just been packing all week and moving.
Yeah, fair.
That's what I've been
Did
doing.
any of you guys watch Project Hail Mary?
No.
I've heard about it.
You have to go watch it. It is like probably one of the best sci-fi novel adaptations I've ever seen put to screen by far, and it was definitely made with labor of love. Like, I'd never thought I would step into a theater and basically cry over an alien pet rock, basically, but you know, fucking Sony and Amazon managed to pull it off. Fucking
I mean, if
yeah.
you're talking about movies, I've seen the Mario Galaxy movie. That was really good.
Oh, I
sure
do have
everyone's
something to talk
seen that.
about.
Yeah.
This is for all you anime nerds, including me. The creator of Hunter x Hunter has finished chapter 411 to 420. He's almost done with 421 to 429, and chapter 430 is in the works. So we could be getting more episodes of Hunter x Hunter.
I'd like to know when we're getting more
Yeah.
episodes of that fucking JoJo thing.
JoJo?
Like,
I don't watch JoJo.
JoJo's
so.
Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, there's a fucking fuck. It's on Netflix. There's a fucking. They've released a new thing on Netflix.
Let's not forget Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
They're coming out
the
with new
sequel
stuff.
series.
Yeah, and like it's
Yeah,
only got one
I'm
episode, and
more-
they don't even know when they're getting a new one, like new episodes. Like
I'm more driven towards you know, how Chainsaw Man's gonna be wrapped up
Oh
more than
yeah.
anything, because we're still
Yeah.
waiting on the Assassin's arc there. Fucking what else in the anime space? Like MF Ghost has just wrapped up season 3, and we're gonna get the 4th and final stage. So, in keeping with tradition for Initial D, it's going to end on the 4th stage. I don't think there's any plans for a movie like Initial D got, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because Dragon Ball Super is supposed to continue onward because they're continuing on with the manga, which they continue on with the manga. They got to continue on with the animation too, which they're supposedly supposed to be dropping new stuff within the next year. Within a year,
see,
they're supposed to be
I
dropping new
thought
stuff.
I thought that level of consistency would, be prevalent throughout the anime industry, but then Black Lagoon happened.
Oh yeah. Fire Force
Like
came
that,
to an
that
end.
show got wrapped up after the Roberta's
Fire Force came to an end. Why is that?
Fire Force is completely done, and what they announced at the very end is that Fire Force and Soul Eater are the same exact universe. It's just Soul Eater is a prequel.
What?
Yeah. They even show
Huh.
the Soul Eater characters in the final episode of Fire Force.
Interesting.
So those two animes are together, but Soul Eater's a prequel.
Neat.
I was watching it. I'm like, why the fuck is Soul Eater in this? And then they explain it. They explain why. And Shinra had a kid with 2 different women.
So right. I've just seen some fucking weird shit. So
Oh god.
right, as much as
Here we
these
go, down the rabbit hole.
motherfucking, as much as these fucking simps are like talking about Sydney Sweeney, she's just fucking up her career.
How do you figure?
No, because I'm looking at one of the promo images for Euphoria season 3. It's literally her with her legs up, and she's
Yeah,
wearing.
I can
because the
finally do this
character
now.
is an OnlyFans model. That was not her creative fucking choice. She just got cast into that.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even watch the fucking show. I haven't seen a single
Euphoria is
fucking episode,
shit.
and even I knew that.
Me neither.
Dude,
Me neither.
dude, it is shit. But yeah,
It's just a fucking chick drama. Like, let chicks have their thing. It's definitely not a show for us.
no, I prefer watching The Boys, which is better.
Yeah, well, there you fucking go, you absolute. Because The Boys
Yeah.
was obviously written for that specific target audience, which is people like you.
Oh,
Not everything has to be written and driven for people like you, much like everything else. Because a show for everyone is a show for fucking no one,
so
unless you're Pixar or Disney.
have you heard that that majority of the data centers that carry a bunch of the AI stuff are being shut down?
Yeah, they're
I've
either
heard
being
nothing
shut
about
down or
that.
cancelled. Like their
Yeah,
plans to build
but-
more are being cancelled outright. I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are staying around and the people that live in the area, people actually pay. Well, so the electricity bills that they pay, it's gone up, but the money that they're paying goes towards the data centers,
Yeah.
which is fucked.
Yeah, so that's why they're shutting it down, and like it's a good thing because fucking like it's one indicator, and I hope that fucking tech giants like Nvidia and like people that use data centers like Meta and shit start realizing that the AI tech bubble is close to bursting. This is your number one indicator to pull out any kind of investment right now, you look at the TabX, like the stock is like falling quite hard because of it. It's like, I don't know, like we've already like gone over this 1,000 fucking times over the past couple of weeks, especially with the whole DLSS 5 drama. Like it's just not a sustainable business venture, and it's only just taken them now to fucking realize that, despite the insane amount of investors screaming at these companies, just going, "It's not gonna fucking work." Like it took you, literally, it didn't go. It went beyond the investors. It had to go to one shitty demonstration at the GDC, only to have not just consumers, but tech critics also criticizing your product and calling it fucking slop, and getting even more angrier, realizing that the price hike in most home computer hardware is a result of shit like this. It's like, where the fuck is the money going?
All right, so Blaze, me and you are looking forward to Spider-Man, aren't we?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
I think everyone is.
Well, yeah, everyone is. So we've got like what, 2-3 months left
I think so.
till it drops.
Yeah, something like
I heard that they're still doing reshoots.
This close to release?
It's close to release, but the thing is, because as much as we love the fact we're getting a dark, deep, depressed story of Peter Parker, Tom Holland said that they're just trying to add a little bit more humor to it, which I think. I mean, as much as I love that quirky Spider-Man idea, because
remember, this is Sony we're talking about, not Disney, so it might not be as atrocious as you're anticipating.
Yeah.
But the filmography looks fucking fantastic. I will say it gives you such TASM vibes, or TASM 2 vibes, I should say. But
you mean cinematography?
I say filmography.
Not quite the same. Like if you're talking about camera work, then correct term would be cinematography.
Whether that helps you sleep at night,
Yes.
but yeah.
I mean, it's true, but
yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm just hoping
you can't fucking
You
bullshit.
knew he was going to correct you.
Here's the thing, right?
I did film school for 6 months. I know my shit.
I did media in school, so
yeah, that's high school bullshit.
Anyways,
I was doing a fucking bachelor course at a university.
How many fucks do you think I give?
maybe a
As
couple.
many as your mum takes dicks.
I don't see any. I don't see any fucks given.
Like I said, as many dicks as your mum takes.
Oh, none. Fair enough.
How do you know?
Surprise, son.
She's
Go wreck the
next
fucking
door.
yard.
She is next door, brother. She is next door.
She could be doing it while you're asleep.
I got something for you guys. So there's a Disney extraction shooter reportedly in development at Epic Games.
I read about that.
So it's crazy because we all know that PUBG came out before what is now Fortnite, because we all know that Fortnite wasn't originally the game that it is now. And then once they saw PUBG, basically, is that a cockatoo? That's crazy. Once
that might be a crow, but no, yeah, that's a crow. That's a crow.
And once PUBG, they saw PUBG become as popular as it did because the developer of PUBG used their game engine to create PUBG. Fortnite decided to jump on the battle royal scene and create Fortnite.
See,
And
not
so-
entirely true. You're missing a couple of key details out in there because, like PUBG originally was brought out because the DayZ standalone left all the PvP server players out, all high to
Right.
dry.
Right.
And as the DayZ mod for Arma 2 was being developed, we saw I'm going to use Charles Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest as a sort of framework. We the DayZ mod went through a sort of speciation. So we had the mod that was dropped in 2012, 3 years after Arma 2 had already released. And it took the world by storm with what we now know as survival games. There had not been nothing like it out on the market before, ever. But you had other modders sort of melding DayZ into what they thought was like the DayZ experience. So you had the classic players who liked an experience that was close to what DayZ was originally built to be. You had the base building crowd, which, sort of took on a similar form to games like Rust or, The Forest in that kind of sense. And then you had the PvP crowd that was, dropping derivatives of the DayZ mod like DayZ Overwatch and Arma 2 Battle Royale, which eventually evolved into PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. So because we did, the base building players, like the base building fans and the PvP fans, were left out to dry when the standalone came out, and there was, nothing to cater to what they wanted. PlayerUnknown basically just, made PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds with an entire audience that was just waiting for something like it. Like, they knew what they wanted, and the game shipped out at the vanguard of an entire gaming trend with an audience that was just rife for the taking.
Right. So where I was going with this though is because then Fortnite came out with what is now Fortnite instead of the base game of what Fortnite was, which was basically like a base building.
Yeah, it evolved
Well,
from like a shitty
yeah.
tower defense game to a battle royale.
Exactly.
And they're adding
So-
Disney characters anyways. Like, they've just recently
Hold
added
on.
Buzz Lightyear and Zurg.
Yeah.
So where I was going with this though is the Disney extraction shooter is going to be just like Arc Raiders with Disney characters.
So it's just a clone. See,
So
this
it's
is
literally epic doing what they did before.
Someone
See, this
pumped
is what I
Woody
was
in the face.
kind of- This is what I was kind of talking about before. Like, you realize that,
I'm friendly.
like
There's a
this
snake
is
in my boot.
this is something that
You got
I
a
was
friend
talking
in
about
me.
before. This is what this sort of like ties into what I was talking about before, because I don't know if you guys remember me
Reach
talking
for
about.
the sky.
Can you shut the fuck up while I'm trying to explain? This is like,
He's going on
Jesus
this
Christ.
tism shit.
yeah, fucking stimming like the crackhead that he is. So like,
That makes sense.
you had, so like, the biggest problem that the video game industry still faces to this day is early access releases, or at the very least the misuse of early access, because I don't think a lot of people realize that there is such thing as too early. Now, I've explained this to Blaze and Wolf before. Now, there's a popular method of video game development or software development as a whole called iterative development, where basically their whole studio will go through entire cycles of design, build, test, and then implementation into the patch. Now, they will go over this whole process for every little change they want to make. The thing is, you have to go through lots of these, a metric shit ton of them, before you even entertain the very notion of early access release. So your game has to be some way like close towards the completion of initial development before you roll it out. So your game has to be like a complete system full of fun and entertaining things before you even put it on the market, because your game will have a Steam store page with a buy button, and people like you will have fans that will make subreddits, Discord servers, fucking wiki pages, like,
Disney.
and nothing is going to stop the hype. No amount of its early access is going to stop the hype train if your game is not ready for that kind of scrutiny. Now,
Mhm.
the other issue with early access games is that usually, and this happens a whole fucking lot, when a new kind of gaming trend is brought onto the market from one original idea, you will see these kinds of mimics, or what we kind of call video game clones. It happened with the shooter genre when Doom came out. It happened with Minecraft. It happened with the survival genre. It happened like the open world survival genre, and it also happened with battle royale. And you can bet your ass that it's happening right now with the extraction shooter, and it's made even more easier on the PC gaming market when you've got like, you know, an ease of access to these barely optimized video game engines and store-bought assets. You look at Steam, type up open world survival. The Steam store is just littered with so many clones, most of which are like barely in a complete state, and you know, all just to try and make a quick buck, while you've also got, you know, YouTubers making videos trying to give, you know, first impressions of your game, all just for a few minutes of sucking on the advertising nipple.
Yeah, so Epic has decided to make a Disney remake
It's
of Ark
just a
Raiders,
clone.
yeah, which is crazy to me. But
Like,
it's not the
it's
first
just
time.
going to be an
It's not the
extraction.
first time they did it, though.
But who's
It's not the
buying
first time.
it?
Yeah.
Who's going to be buying it though? No
It's
one.
just going to be
Everybody
an
who loves
extraction
Disney.
shooter clone with a Disney coat of paint
Yeah,
over it.
literally, everybody who loves Disney is gonna buy it.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's it was crazy to me that Epic has decided to make the first major clone of Ark Raiders, which is crazy to me. So
Yeah, that's rough.
I can tell you that fucking little Timmy's going to be asking it for Christmas. Hey mom, can I have that Disney extraction
Well, I
shooter?
mean, like, in a way, they kind of did it with Fortnite as well, because you remember, like, PUBG, like, right as everyone went from Arma 2 and Arma 3 Battle Royale straight to, like, because PlayerUnknown had developed both of those mods around the DayZ hype, when the mod was the thing, the big thing before the standalone came out. And then when the standalone came out in 2016, later that year, we saw PUBG, which was released in early access. Everyone swept to that, and when it was garnering a lot of major success, and PlayerUnknown's whole development team was getting, you know, an exclusivity deal for an Xbox console port. Like, I remember, like, 2017, they had a whole fucking booth where it was just playing a very early access build of an Xbox One port of PUBG at the EB Expo booth. Fortnite, like, of course, Epic Games were going to jump onto that because, one, they had, you know, leverage, seeing as PlayerUnknown was using the Unreal 4 engine at the time. They had, like, they were distributing the license to him and his
which is
team.
crazy.
So that, for whatever reason, just sort of gave them full, like, you know, free reign to just go, oh yeah, well, you did this on our engine, we're going to do it with our game using the same engine that we make.
The thing is, right?
And then Fortnite completely overshadowed it. It was kind of like how League of Legends overshadowed the original Dota mod, which
Mhm.
League of Legends is based off of. Like,
Yeah.
So that was one thing. I do have a few other things as well. A little bit of tidbit information that bartender's gonna hate here is apparently Xbox is considering ending day one Call of Duty on Game Pass.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah.
You no longer will be able to get Call of Duty day one on Xbox Game Pass after that all that hype of them saying that, hey, you're gonna be able to get
Well,
all
jokes
the
on
Call of Duty.
Xbox. I'll be playing it day zero, like I did with Black Ops 7. So
New Zealand.
3-0.
What I think would be a really, really cool game like I don't know if y'all like Dungeons and Dragons or something like
You
that.
know what I
Would be really cool. Having a Dungeons and Dragons game, but way more into it than the ones they already have out now. Like you could pick what kind of character you want, like what kind of race and stuff like that, and you could customize your character to the way you.
What, like
I
World
feel
of
like that's
Warcraft?
Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Way more into it than that. You know how you can get on GTA, these other games where it's more of an open world.
So you're talking about like a little bit like World of Warcraft?
So what you want
Kinda.
something on? You want something in the vein of the
Better.
Elder Scrolls Online?
Yeah.
Because when you're explaining that, it reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3, with you can
No,
customize your character. You have to roll for a certain
So
attack or
rather
whatever.
than having like an actual Dungeons and Dragons campaign, you want essentially what is an MMORPG in the vein of like
No, I'm saying
Dungeons
like
and
a
Dragons,
campaign.
but
You
it's
would have a campaign
Warcraft.
with it.
What
But
if? What if it's open world and all the different places you go in the open world is a different D&D campaign?
I can see that happening.
Doesn't
kinda
Neverwinter already do that?
Possibly.
No,
I'm just saying,
I think
it
better
would be
yet. Like,
different.
imagine
It
this,
would
right?
be different.
For this like MMORPG Dungeons and Dragons thing, right? Each like, right. I don't want to This is gonna be very controversial, right? Each season is a brand new campaign.
How's that
Ooh.
controversial?
Actually, it's a good idea.
Because when I say the word season, you'd automatically think of a battle pass.
And I think when you say
Fuck that.
season, I mean like winter, summer, spring. That's what I think of.
No, I'm on about
I
like
also think
season
of-
1, season 2, season 3.
I also
It
think
means
it's a Walking
seasonal
Dead video
patches,
game.
Blaze.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to what you were saying, Phoenix. So COD not being, day one pass. You want to know how I interpret for Game Pass? Do you want to know how I see that? I think that's just Microsoft's way of punishing Activision for, the
I think so too.
absolute like. I think that, like, the way I interpret that, that's just Microsoft's like corporate way of punishing Activision for producing a product that got so much significant backlash over Black Ops 7's launch. So, they're basically like lighting a fire under like the COD coalition's asses just to try and get them to actually make something decent that everyone's going to go after and try and drive it into that avenue of being the shooter to play. Because like, and I know you guys are going to fucking debate me over this like belligerently, but you cannot deny the sheer fact that Black Ops 7 wasn't nearly as successful as past titles. Like, it's just been like on a steady downward trajectory since Modern Warfare 3.
I can agree with that, but I still have fun here and there. Even though it wasn't a very successful COD, I still have fun.
Yeah.
Of course you can have fun, like, I can see how, but like the way I see it as a consumer that's aware of the money that I'm spending, like, it'd be significantly cheaper for the consumer if it was patched in as a DLC packet for Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
That was sold at half the price. No way in hell, like, because that's why I didn't play Black Ops 7, because like you want me to pay full fucking price and then some for something that might as well have been a DLC package.
So basically what people were saying about MW3 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what they should have been doing. And like, it's not the first time Microsoft had driven a studio to, turn what was initially planned to be a DLC release or an expansion into a full price standalone title. Like it happened with Bungie and the Halo series. Like Halo 3 ODST, you might not actually like remember reading about this, or like have probably didn't even look into it as much as I did. But after Halo 3, Bungie said to Microsoft that, we're done with Halo. We want to move on to bigger and better things. And at the time, they were still in pre-production for Destiny. But Microsoft didn't want to let go of the Halo IP. And Bungie said, all right, we're willing to sell you the Halo property as long as you let us go. And Microsoft was like, cool, we'll do that on one condition. You give us 3 more games and then we'll let you go. As long as you can train up a new studio, which ended up being 343 Industries at the time. As long as you guys can train these people up and give us 3 more games, we'll let you go. And they're like, okay. Initially, Halo 3 ODST was just meant to be a story expansion for the original Halo 3 that released in 2007. That's why they both share the same exact engine as each other. Like,
I didn't know that.
just with a few changes. So it was originally meant to be a DLC expansion, but Microsoft went, no, we want to milk more money out of this. We want this to be a standalone experience. And Bungie, they just sort of went, we've got a whole campaign for you. What more do you want out of this? It's not like we can just build an entire multiplayer suite from the ground up in this, because we might as well just make a map pack for Halo 3. It'd play the exact same way.
Yeah.
And that's how Firefight came about. Like the whole Firefight multiplayer mode for Halo 3 ODST, which then became a staple for Halo Reach and then onwards. So obviously Activision got the raw prawn at the end of the stick and just passed it on to Treyarch and Infinity Ward. And the cycle just repeats.
Right. So this is
Yeah.
where I want to ask you the question, right?
Oh
This
God.
Right. So this is a hypothetical thing, right?
Been waiting for this.
I'm getting ready to walk out my door, by the way.
So this is a plot twist, right? Infinity Ward
Right.
isn't making Modern Warfare 4. They'll make Ghost 2 instead. The campaign is going to get a sequel, obviously, and the story will tie into the current Modern Warfare timeline and set up Modern Warfare 4. Extinction.
So we're getting the first 2?
This is hypothetical.
Okay.
Wait. I'm not done.
No.
Extinction returns. Ghost 2 multiplayer will fix all the problems that the original Ghost had. Would you take this over Modern Warfare 4?
Did you get that from Merc Music?
Did
I knew
someone lace your fucking cornflakes with bar salts by any chance?
I read that tweet 2
Is that
days ago.
fucking asinine? No, look, all right.
That came out yesterday.
Let me have the floor.
I
Let
read it yesterday.
for a moment.
It's
Let me have the
it's
floor
a
for
hard
a
answer.
moment. So
Really.
let me have the floor for a moment. Here's why that won't work. Because Call of Duty's campaign, and I know this opinion is subjective, but the majority opinion is that the campaign in Ghosts was absolute doo-doo caca. It was just dog shit. Like, no, it really was, because you have to remember, Ghosts came out at a time where, like, Vince Impella, like the original founders of Infinity Ward, were literally fired shortly after Modern Warfare 3's release. No, actually, it was like halfway through Modern Warfare 3's development, they got the shaft and were booted out of the Infinity Ward offices. Like, they were literally barred off from security. Like, they visited Activision, got told they were fired, and they weren't even allowed back into their office to collect their stuff. There's a whole fucking drama. You can look it up on YouTube. There's like internet docos that cover this extensively. And Infinity Ward as a studio, and like the whole IP as a whole as well, was in this weird point in time where they were just sort of directionless and didn't really know where the fuck the franchise was going to go. Because we just had Modern Warfare 3 wrap up the original Modern Warfare saga, and then you had Black Ops 2, which had a pretty open-ended ending as well. If you remember, like, you had, different endings and a lot of choices to make that up. And, didn't really feel like there was, like, everyone thought that, that was going to be it for the Black Ops story. Like, there was nothing else to tell unless you told in-between stories before the events of 2025. Well, fucking look how that ended up. We got fucking Black Ops 3, Black Ops 6, and Black Ops 7. Cold
don't
War was
So,
alright, but I
so
still
this
have
is
to watch
right.
that.
So
good.
right.
Hey, hold on.
And the
Not
only thing
done,
Ghost
not
got for it was
not
the
done.
trailer.
Extraction was absolutely shit all over on launch. Nobody played it. The story in the campaign alone was just it felt like, yeah, you had fucking Ridley Scott, but Ridley Scott hadn't done anything decent since Alien and Blade Runner. Like, he hasn't made a banger
Right.
movie since.
It looks like
I'm
Wolf.
And the
Talia
multiplayer
disagrees with you.
itself was like the multiplayer. I
It was
will
garbage.
admit had a
It was
couple
garbage.
of like
Garbage.
pretty unique ideas with like setting up, player outposts and being able to like play against trained up bots that
I did
other
not
players
like
had
those.
guarding those outposts. But the multiplayer itself, in the actual PvP scope of things, was abysmally shit. It was like about as broken and unbalanced as Infinite Warfare's multiplayer was.
Right.
Like,
So
eventually
can I
Infinity Ward would
just ask
turn
you
that around
something?
with a
Can I just
decent
ask you something?
campaign, but then you had the whole controversy with Infinity
Can I
Ward
just
being
ask you
bundled in
something,
with.
Matt?
Oh, I'm not done yet, cunt.
Yeah, but
It's like,
I need to ask you something, right?
fine.
Right. So before Ghost came out, it was actually going to be called Space Warfare,
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm aware of this.
right?
It was basically
your dog shit? Right. So you're dog shitting on Ghosts and the campaign. Would you prefer Space Warfare or Ghosts?
We basically got Space Warfare with Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, but
Alright.
no. This is literally set on the moon. This is all set on the moon.
that brings up a whole new kettle of spunk entirely, because you have to, like, if you look at Space Warfare, that was literally a prototype for what was going to be Infinite Warfare, but Activision thought that taking Call of Duty into that space, pun intended, was not going to work. So they literally had to scrap that entire project and cobble together Ghosts in the span of just over a year, which was not enough time for, Infinity Ward to do anything for Ghosts.
Right.
That's why it was so dog shit. I don't think Ghosts is going to go anywhere. Yeah, you can have your cliffhanger endings, but fucking Kojima did the exact same thing with Metal Gear Solid for a hell of a lot of time, and he never intended to finish the series at 4. He only wanted to finish Metal Gear Solid at the 3rd game. Like, we
But
weren't
here's
we
the
were
thing,
never meant
right?
to get a 4th opinion.
Here's the thing. So
Hold on. Not done. So you had the prototype, which eventually turned into Infinite Warfare. Again, campaign was actually good, but the rest of the whole package, as far as the entire experience goes, with its multiplayer and its zombies, not to mention the whole controversy with the Modern Warfare remaster being tied into all that in the launch month, basically killed all the hype for it. That's why it didn't sell well. It's still regarded as probably one of the best Call of Duty campaigns just because of how much it doesn't feel like a Call of Duty campaign, but it didn't sell nearly as much. That's why I don't think Ghost is going to succeed.
So
It was just dead in the water more
I'm
so
gonna
than
take some
Infinite Warfare.
tidbits, right? So if you've played Modern Warfare 2 campaign, the 2022 one, right?
Yeah.
In one of the cutscenes, Ghost takes out a bunch of ghost masks, right? If we had Ghost 2, it could lead into Modern Warfare 4, which could lead into the whole Ghost team being a thing.
That won't work. 'Cause, do you even remember the plot beats for Ghost's campaign?
Yeah.
All right, riff them off for me. Let's test your knowledge.
World goes to shit. The world goes to shit. Rourke was an old ex-Ghost member. He kills Logan's dad, and now it's Logan and Hesh's like they want to get revenge on Rourke, and they go through different areas or different cities to take down the Federation.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why are you walking away? Hold on a minute, but why are you walking away?
He walked away.
Why are
He
you
just
walking
got
away?
I'm tired. I don't want to listen to this bullshit.
That would be
Bring up COD on the podcast.
that would be a passable explanation if you were a numpty with half a synapse shared between your entire extended family. Now,
You can talk,
the,
skinhead.
now, the events that set up Ghost, so you had like NATO versus what they called the Federation, which was an entire coalition of South American countries. So you had, Mexico, Puerto Rico, like all those countries in South America, basically creating an entire superpower. The whole fucking world was completely decimated with nuclear war in certain pockets of the world. Not to mention, you had the Odin satellite system just crumble straight onto the surface of the Earth. Like, you had a whole series of nuclear wars. With the way that the Modern Warfare series is set up, is just so far beyond the reach or prospect of something like Ghost, because that was set in, like, a near future in a sort of post-apocalypse. Like, it just wouldn't work. Not to mention, that whole revenge plot was so fucking basic and cookie cutter. Like, if it came under a different title, it would have sold just as good as the next B grade action shooter. I mean, hell, it probably would have sold just as well as fucking Quantum of, like, 007 Quantum of Solace, which, mind you, was developed on the same IW engine that made the original Modern Warfare trilogy.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
How long have we
It
been
just won't
recording for?
56 minutes.
Thank God it's almost over.
So I got a couple more topics.
Please,
Um,
you're an asshole.
Play something other than Call of Duty,
Tired.
because anything Wolf brings up, I'm just going to argue and tell him that he's in fact wrong.
I just rode in a U-Haul for 6.5 hours. I'm tired.
So
one game has a chance of beating Call of Duty if it's done. If they make a second one and if it is done correctly and everything else, and probably something on the along the lines of either like Rainbow Six Siege, like something familiar with that. Not the same exact thing, just reiterate it and then pop it out for the public because that's what they want. No. Something different. Or Ready or Not. I did like the gameplay and everything of Ready or Not. I just think some things would have been a little bit better.
It's weird you bring that up, Restless, because for a while EA tried to do that with the Medal of Honor series and just bring it into the modern era of combat.
But they shut it down, though.
Yeah, they shut it down because it was shit. Like, it had
Medal of
the
Honor
drive,
was
the
good.
potential for it, but the actual product itself just was not up to snuff.
Well, Medal of Honor was good. I mean, I did like the game, but they just.
And then Warfighter happened.
Yeah. Yeah, Warfighter is what really did it.
So
campaign. The campaign was perfect.
It was also because, like, EA thought it would be best to focus all of their finances into Battlefield, since that was already exploring the modern era of combat through Battlefield 3, 4, and the Bad Company series as well.
I think Battlefield 4 was good. I actually like Battlefield 4.
Multiplayer was alright, but at launch it was actually shit.
No,
campaign wasn't as... The campaign for Battlefield 4, I'd argue, was not as good as Battlefield 3.
Mm.
And Battlefield 3
was really good.
Battlefield 3 definitely was not as good as Bad Company 1's campaign, which it still pains me because that's not... You can't even play Battlefield Bad Company on PC. It was a console exclusive.
The next thing I have to bring up is we might be getting a Black Flag resynced from Assassin's Creed.
I thought that got
apparently-
canceled.
Yeah, that got cancelled. That got cancelled.
Apparently,
How
they're
long
going to be
ago?
announcing it April 16th.
I swear I
Hold
saw
on, April
something saying that
16th.
got
That's during the PlayStation State of Play. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to find
Yep.
out.
Yeah, Ubisoft's got a pretty.
So
What are you
last it
doing?
was
What are
talking
you doing,
about
man?
was
Are you
Mid-April.
touching? No,
touching
he's
grass.
touching grass. He's touching grass.
Yeah, unlike you pasty fuckers.
April 10th. April 10th is when it was last talked about.
Are you just as pasty?
It
Listen
says
Mate,
Black Flag
Ulrich
At least
gave
I'm
me
not
a
a fucking
pretty
skinhead.
decent.
At least I'm not. At least I'm not like fucking out of Peaky Blinders.
Oh, look, bartender. If you
Mate,
want
you're
to,
looking at Walter White there, Sonny Jim.
if you want to just like, I mean, you're good. You're good.
According to Blackgate, a recurring leaker on the Reset Era forums, Ubisoft plans to fully reveal and announce the game on April 16, 2026.
Okay.
We will find out on that
The
date.
days away, okay.
See, that's
Which
gonna be good.
I love Black Flag, so if that's the
Hopefully-
case, then
See,
It's okay.
for this PlayStation State of Play, I'm expecting a GTA 6, some form of GTA 6 stuff. The Black Flag stuff would be pretty cool to
Well,
hear about.
Rockstar is actually getting blackmailed by a bunch of hackers
Oh yeah, I
if
saw
they
that.
don't reveal the
saw
third
that.
trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting blackmailed again. It's
Yeah.
it's just
it's not going to affect anything. But
Yeah.
the vicious cycle that repeats. The perpetual motion machine.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You've pissed a bunch of people off, Rockstar.
Yeah.
what if
Well-
what if Rockstar's hiring these hackers to do it so they can keep people interested in their game? They're like, you know what?
What if they
Imagine.
come?
I need you to hack it this week, y'all. I need you to hack it this week and start leaking some stuff out.
Well-
What if they come out with Black Ops or not? Y'all don't talk about Call of Duty so much. What if they come out with GTA 7 before 6? How would everybody react?
No,
I'd be so pissed.
nah.
I'd be like, what are you talking about? I'd be
GTA
like, what?
7? Huh?
Are you high? Is he?
You ain't even got the sixth one. When's 7 coming out?
6 has taken so long to come out, it would not surprise me.
See,
GTA 7 is gonna come out when we're all like 70 years old.
nah, I'd prefer GTA 4 remaster.
And look, Blaze, you know it would be so cool if you could have it set up and you were sitting there talking to us and then just be dragging there.
Oh shit.
You know how in horror movies and stuff like that, you're sitting there in the basement and then all of a sudden,
Oh yeah.
that would be wild.
And I have one more topic.
I just shit myself.
Gun. That's crazy.
That's
That
pretty
is
cool.
wild.
That with some rope and pulleys. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. An idea for Halloween.
One more topic we got going on is Gunzilla Games, developer of the Off the Grid Battle Royale, has been accused of multiple employees and contractors of failing to pay salaries for months, with some alleged unpaid work since October.
Yeah, no, Off the
2025.
Grid is shit. It is so bad. You do so with Off the
Because
Grid.
it's a battle royale clone. We've just been
Well, no,
over this.
it's not even that. Like you could, it's
They're
like
not paying their developers.
it's like an in-game cryptocurrency as well. Like you can like buy shit and sell shit.
Yeah. I
And
played it
apparently
with
they're not paying their developers. So I mean, there's that.
Like I played it during the beta and I've played it when it came out, and it was still shit.
You are such a fucking suck up for throwing your cash at what gets overhyped to be the new big thing, and then you realize that you've just wasted like $80 of your hard-earned dollar dues on some random bullshit.
Nah, this motherfucker sent me a playtest on Steam, and it was for some
In the
Japanese
case
party
of Wolf,
game.
it's a tale as
It's
old as
not
time.
Japanese though, but okay.
I looked at the screenshots. All I saw was Japanese words throughout every single screenshot. I can
Tail
find the
is always
game real
fun.
quick.
Wolf, what is it?
Hold on. Let me look at this wish list real quick.
What is it? Is it Korean?
Think a Japanese Grand Theft Auto, but it's filled with gacha slop.
No, it's not. It's like a Korean Fall Guys or something.
Ah,
See?
Oh, it's even worse.
It's like a party game, like Korean Mario Party.
okay.
It's not that.
So dumb.
It's called Task Time.
So dumb.
I'm putting this up right now.
Are you eating grass now?
No.
No, he's touching grass for the first time in a while. You leave him alone, all right?
Yeah, because he's been too busy in the fucking desert. He's touching
When's the
grass.
last time you've touched grass, Undead?
What
Today.
has this studio made?
Today? Oh, okay. Well, how often are you touching grass? We need to make sure you're touching grass on a regular basis.
I mean, it's very sunny recently, so I mean, I've been going out.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
That's
Getting hot.
that's lucky.
Yeah, you've
All
been
we're
going
doing
out
here is
for a
raining.
20-minute walk to the fucking convenience store and then walking your ass back.
Wow.
And that's his daily exercise.
Oh, no. What a 15
Thanks for
minute
outing me. Thanks for outing me. I'm joking.
At least I actually go to the beach. I see some sun. Meet up with friends.
It's getting
Not that you know anything about that.
He's on your ass.
Damn.
Naughty Dog working on a new Uncharted game, apparently.
Oh, fuck off.
I heard it's
That'd be
either
cool.
I heard it's either Uncharted 5 or The Last of Us Part 3.
Mhm.
Fuck
what they're working on.
Uncharted and fuck The Last of Us. Like, look,
Which I'd
after
be happy with
Innocent
either
Black
or.
dropped, all I want to see from Naughty Dog come back is a new Jack and Daxter or something completely fucking different.
I want them to release the fucking Sly Cooper movie.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, whoa. When are they supposed to come out with a Sly Cooper movie?
It was meant to come out in 2016.
Or so everyone thought.
Have you
But we
guys
got Ratchet and Clank from Insomniac instead.
Have you guys played Crimson Desert?
I've been seeing a lot about it. Haven't played it yet.
I've seen a lot about it, and I've seen a lot of bad stuff about it.
So you've seen good and bad?
Yeah.
I've been seeing bad here and there and then good.
I can definitely tell why it's getting a lot of mixed reviews, and I'll just lay it out on the table right now. Yeah, it's a very detailed world. Graphics look really snazzy, and it looks fun, but there's not enough like gameplay to sustain any kind of player attention. Like we're seeing a very similar phenomenon to the big open world role playing game boom of like the early 2010s, like, you know, big world, but it's empty and filled with fuck all to do, essentially.
Apparently they just did a patch 19 hours ago.
Yeah, but like, what does that patch provide? Just like basic fix-ups?
Gray main camp, fast travel, and game speed. Apparently.
So optimization, okay.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen anything about it. I just recently started seeing things about it, so.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, is anyone else's fucking For You page on TikTok fucked? Because mine is weird. Yeah,
I haven't been on
weird.
TikTok all day today, so I have no idea.
It's so weird.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you just scroll searching for porn on TikTok, you nonce.
No, I get that through ads, okay? Not TikToks. I get ads of that shit.
I get ads.
Yeah, if you're getting ads for that kind of shit, then you know it's just incrementally worse.
I was scrolling TikTok 2 days ago, and I found an ad for a rubber duck that has a pair of tits, and then a rubber duck that has a penis on it.
Oh, I guarantee you subscribed to that, did you?
I looked, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I go to the shop again. I find a dildo on the TikTok shop, vibrators, pocket pussies, all this shit on the TikTok shop.
It's
like,
a sign. It's calling your name.
It was definitely calling his name. He subscribed double to that one.
And now I'm on the TikTok shop now, and I don't see any of that.
Blaze, what you need to do is you need to take you need to take every web browser on every device you own, wipe them, and then take all of those devices, bash the shit out of them with a mallet, and then burn the rest.
Oh my god.
Start from a completely clean slate.
Maybe grab your controller and bash it around a little bit.
See, it's
We're gonna
weird though.
have to put that in Harbor.
It's weird though, because all my TikToks are nothing but gaming, funny cats, or
Funny
like
cats.
movies.
Funny
That's
kid.
all I get
Yeah,
on my TikTok.
I get
Kind of describes
memes.
your life right about now, doesn't it?
I get gaming memes.
I'm sorry,
Well,
I had to. You set it up, and I just gave it a good old spike over the net.
Oh god.
yeah, no, TikTok's fucked. Like, it's not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's owned by an
like,
American
you got to
corporate.
give me props for that one, guy.
I do.
You're doing a little bit too much there, buddy. Don't tell me bartender has got you so big in the corner right now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Can we just start bullying Blaze now instead of me? Like,
Hell no.
I'm not
Oh
bullying.
no! Like, trust me, we're not over you yet, mate. Look, you keep
shut up, skinhead.
you keep digging yourself big fucking holes, and we're just gonna be there burying you alive.
Fuck off, skinhead.
Is that the only insult you got for him?
Yeah, because he's a skinhead.
Fuck on.
Oh god.
As if I fucking care.
Mate, I'll fucking cave your nan's head in with a can of spam.
Dang gum.
That is wild.
How about we end it on them? How about we end it on them just making fun of each other?
Yeah, that would be perfect. That would be perfect.
Fun fact: I've never had spam. That's
Yeah,
I haven't either.
Neither, but I've not had it either.
Yeah, I've never had spam
Never had spam?
Spam.
No.
Never had it.
because my grandmother was in World War II,
chemical food.
and that's all they served in World War II. Apparently, it was spam, and so she absolutely refused to get it to ever buy it ever again.
It's terrible.
So-
It smells horrible.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Apparently, you never grew up poor. I'm talking undead with this one, not you, Phoenix. You had reasons.
Well, I've got about a dozen bones to pick with you. Your mum shot cum straight across the room and killed my fucking Siamese fighting fish through the pH levels in my aquarium like a piece of shit.
Crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go get ready to shower.
Right, I guess we're
Yeah.
done here.
Blaze said that made me feel dirty.
That made me feel dirty. I need a shower.
I just need to fucking shower. I'm sweaty from moving shit.
Just need a good old rinse.
Now just grab a rag, start rubbing your pits.
Yeah. Just take a quick little bath, just pits and elbows.
And the
So
knees.
bad.
In the knees as well.
Oh god.
It depends on how big of a rag that he has, undead. It really depends. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Be able to get a big surface area.
So dumb.
Fuck it out. Oh,
Alrighty.
right, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you everybody for joining us this week. And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification every time we upload. Every Monday is a fresh new upload of the No Shame podcast coming straight to you into your TV sets, your phones, and your living rooms and your ear holes. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content. And until next time, peace out, y'all.
Peace
Take care,
out,
dick
y'all.
fuckers.
Yeah.